What is happening, my fellow mates? This is Cjdestroyah, and I'm back again for another reaction video for you guys. So, as you can see, we are reacting to Mewtwo vs. Shadow, a death battle from Screw Attack. Now, I seen most of the death battles from my boy Screw Attack, with especially Godzilla and versus Gamera. I was so amazed and hyped, because the freaking epic rapidly defined drop kicks. So yeah, and for this one, y'all know what I'm gonna pick. My boy freaking Mewtwo. He's so OP. You know what I'm saying? But yeah. All right, we are about to start in 3, 2, 1, play. Let's go!
With Death Battle, our combatants are always extraordinary in one way or another, whether they're a superhero or a plumber.
But these two are literally built to show up the rest of their kind. Mewtwo, the genetically engineered Pokemon.
Yeah!
And Shadow the Hedgehog, the ultimate life.
Sonic the Hedgehog.
I'm Boomstick.
And it's our job to analyze their weapons, armor, and skills.
Sonic! Why are you getting beat up, my boy?
Death Battle.
Ooh, let's go.
Years ago, a brilliant scientist named Dr. Fuji was working to create a brand new life form which would change the world.
That's great and all, but he had something else in mind.
Fuji hoped his experiments would help him discover a way to resurrect the person he cherished most, his deceased daughter, Amber.
Yeah.
With unlimited resources funded by mob money, he figured out how to clone his
Mob
daughter's
money.
ball of consciousness. Because science!
But before he could finish, he had to create the most powerful Pokemon, a clone of the legendary
Boomstick's
Mew.
actually my
And he
favorite.
named him Mewtwo.
Yeah, Fuji wasn't very creative when it comes to
Yeah,
naming, but
should
when
have
you
called
can
it
create a
like
new
that
life
Mew
form with nothing but
Neutralizer
fossilized
or
eyelash,
Mew
you know you're a
Genetic,
master
but
genetic engineering.
Mewtwo.
A field I'd love to get more experience in myself.
Told you 1,000 times, Wiz, you're not gonna alter my DNA.
What
Come
are you
on,
talking about? I would never do
Boomstick.
that.
Always watching, Wiz. Always.
Growing up in a test tube, Mewtwo's only companions were Fuji's other test subjects, including Amber herself, through
And
some sort of
Charmander.
psychic link.
Amber taught Mewtwo about the sun, the moon, tears, and, life stuff. Oh, and also death when she died for good right in front of him.
Ooh.
Worrying this may be too mentally traumatic for the still infant Mewtwo, Dr. Fuji's team erased all memory of her. Unfortunately, this left Mewtwo with a feeling of loss and confusion, and no memories to explain why.
With nothing else to do, Mewtwo decided to take out all
Dang.
his aggression on all of humanity.
Just
Then he
take
turned
them
some
down,
stupid kid into
blow
stone,
them
a
up.
bunch of Pokemon cried, and Mewtwo figured out humans aren't so bad after
Yeah.
all.
Mewtwo
I
is
kinda
one of
like
the
that
most
movie, though.
powerful psychic type Pokemon,
Can you believe
defeating
about
its
the
foes
critics?
with the power of its mind.
Alright, wait a minute. You keep calling him it. Is Mewtwo a
It?
guy or a girl?
Well, neither. Technically, it's genderless.
Oh. How does it bang?
It doesn't.
Bummer.
Boy,
Well, one thing's for sure. It's got balls.
Boomstick, calm down.
Of ghost energy that blow holes in stadiums. Add an onslaught of undodgeable stars, multiple
Hey,
types of
my boy
defensive shields, and
Charizard.
a healing ability for when those shields don't quite cut it.
Alongside its other abilities, Mewtwo's favorite move is Psychic, a powerful form of telekinesis. With it, Mewtwo
Silver
can
the
effortlessly
Hedgehog.
send enemies as heavy as a 500-pound Onyx flying through the air.
Dang,
He can
ooh,
even make
Onyx.
himself fly like a Zubat out of hell.
Also, it can
Peter
augment
Pan.
its melee combat with
Oh,
Psychic
they got
energy
Pokken
or
Tournament,
occasionally a
eh?
massive spoon.
Would you say
Oh, so they
he
use it in the
sometimes
comics, eh?
spoons his enemies?
No, nothing about Mewtwo is cuddly, especially when it uses Hyper Beam or Psy Strike. Attacks so strong they can incapacitate the toughest of Pokemon in a single hit.
And when trouble comes a-knocking, Mewtwo answers the door
Hey,
with
so
a
they do
badass
got
Mega
Mega
Evolution.
Evolutions.
Mewtwo is one of
So
the
they-
few
are they gonna
Pokemon
push
capable
Super
of
Shot?
Mega evolving without the assistance of a trainer. As Mega Mewtwo Y, it gains enormous boosts in strength, defense, and speed.
I'm curious,
Making
can
Mewtwo powerful
they
enough to
use
fly
Mega
into
Evolution
space
X?
while carrying a
Because
robot
on
mud
both
Fast enough
X
to
and
reach
Y
escape
games,
velocity
they have
over
different types of
25,000
Mega
miles
Evolutions
per
from
hour,
Mewtwo.
over 32
Also with
times the speed of
Charizard.
sound.
So, really, really fast.
Mewtwo is so skilled in its psychic prowess, it can wipe specific memories from dozens of people at once.
On top of all that, it can survive a massive amount of abuse.
Whoa.
Like the time it got double impaled by an alien Pokemon's tentacles. Didn't they censor that?
It
No, wasn't it a
most of the
fan
Pokemon
video?
Champions team, including a legendary Articuno. It also teleported an entire crater lake from the top of Mount Cana. This lake is comparable to a similar body of water in the real world, Lake Kilauea,
So it was a real
which
thing,
holds
eh?
over
Nice. Good to know.
385 million tons of water.
Dang.
Wow, that's almost enough power to lift my ex-wife on buffet day.
Hey, I like Chinese buffet.
Mewtwo is
They can
naturally
actually
weak to
really
bug
kill
and
you, you know what I'm saying?
type damage.
Chinese food can
Strange
kill you.
Dr. Fuji didn't pull that code out of his
You know how it
DNA, but
feels.
whatever.
Hey, you gotta have some sort of failsafe when you're making the world's most powerful Pokemon.
Ah, yes, the ultimate failsafe against the most powerful
Ooh.
psychic Pokemon. Bugs!
Oh, God, it's a Caterpie!
Come
Get
on.
it away!
Come on, Boomster. Get used to Kirby. For some reason, I sound like him.
And my creators have used and betrayed me.
The voice, boy.
I stand alone.
That voice actor, though. That kind of bugs me, though. You know? Bow. Destroyed.
Years ago,
Ooh,
a
now
brilliant
we got
scientist
Shadow,
named Professor
the
Gerald
Hedgehog.
Robotnik, the grandfather of Sonic's forever balding nemesis,
Huh.
worked to create a
Sad.
new life form which would change the world.
It was called Project Shadow, a covert government operation to discover the secret to immortality.
Oh, I'm scared.
Cause fuck that.
In Professor Gerald's case, specifically for his granddaughter Maria, who was dying as a result of
was cute.
neuroimmune deficiency syndrome.
Now that I think about it, Project Shadow is a pretty scary name for
Oh,
a program
yes.
that's all about
Everybody
curing
run.
diseases and saving humanity.
Maybe it has something to do with the program's secret pact with a hive mind alien race called the Black Arms.
You mean Dark Oak?
Perhaps.
Okay.
Dark Oak? Or
So what
I
do
don't
you
know.
get when you take immortality, the cure of all diseases, aliens,
I see
and
what
put
you
them
did
all
there.
together to make the ultimate life form? You get a hedgehog.
Shadow the Hedgehog was the first step toward a perfect future. And during his time in Gerald's space laboratory, Shadow and Maria grew very close.
Until they were separated by a bullet.
Wow.
Turns out the governments
bullet.
of the world weren't too fond of all the evil alien business, so they stormed the place, captured Shadow, and killed Maria right in front of him. 50 years later,
Wow.
Shadow escaped and decided to take his revenge by just killing everyone.
Whoa.
Until he remembered
All
Maria's
that,
last
just a
words were
bullet
pretty much,
on her
"Don't be a
back."
dick," so he changed his mind.
Now on the side of good, Shadow
Oh,
dedicated
Sonic.
himself to protecting the world from the forces of evil.
Turns out fighting the bad guys isn't too hard when you've got super strength, super speed, helped along by some awesome rocket shoes, and a bucket of deadly chaos powers.
Yes,
By
chaos.
channeling the potentially unlimited power of the Chaos Emeralds, Shadow can enhance physical attacks, heal over time, and strike with powerful energy blasts. And with the power of Chaos Control, he can warp
Chaos
through
Control.
space and distort time, slowing it down to a crawl, or with enough power, freezing it completely.
He's got so much power, he can only contain it all with 2 inhibitor rings around his wrists. Unless he gets all 7 Chaos Emeralds, which he can use to
so they
transform
use
into
Super
a
Shadow, eh?
Saiyan Shadow.
Good.
Super Shadow, yeah. As Super Shadow, he is completely invulnerable, can move
Super
at the
Saiyan.
speed of light, and has unlimited access to the power of the Chaos Emeralds.
Enough power to stop the space colony Ark's collision with Earth, and to teleport a giant comet the size of a city. Assuming this rock is half hollow and using the density of concrete as minimum base, this black comet must weigh at least 915 million tons.
Even without his super form, Shadow is powerful enough to wipe out an entire alien fleet in one blast.
Oh, nice.
Fast enough to reach hypersonic speeds.
Sonic.
And strong enough to play tug-of-war with a giant space monster who is so big, he uses a planet a tenth the size of our moon as
Oh
a chair.
yeah, that
Naturally, when
episode.
you've got this much power,
Everybody said that they don't
probably
like
got
season
you
3
dead.
of Sonic
Yes,
X.
Shadow is
I don't know why.
excessively
I thought
overconfident
it
in
was
his
awesome.
abilities. Also, he has a terrible memory.
This guy spent most of his life wondering who the hell he is. And even when he does remember, he usually winds up losing his memories later anyway. To be fair, if I fell from outer space and all I lost were my memories, I'd consider it a really good day. I mean, I lose them from just falling over at the bar.
That's probably not because of the fall. Also, we can't forget that the Super Shadow form only lasts so long.
Then again, when you move at light speed and have control over space and
Bop!
time,
Get Rex
who
over.
cares about time limits?
Not
was
usually a
good.
problem for the ultimate life form.
Many years ago, Professor Gerald Robotnik endowed me with the power of chaos control. A normal creature like yourself doesn't stand a chance against me.
All right, the combat.
So, predictions. I think, like I said, Mewtwo, because, I think he's more powerful than Shadow, in my opinion. Now, just like they said with Shadow, he kinda loses memory, so if Mewtwo used Confusion, because he's a psychic type, use Confusion on Shadow, then maybe he might lose his memory, I guess. I don't know. Or maybe he can just use the freaking Mega Evolution X and just use that Shadow Ball on him. Or maybe Shadow could use the Chaos Blast, which could destroy him. I don't know. But let's see who wins.
Buttons are set. Let's end this debate once and for all.
It's time for a
The battle! Let's go! Oh, Pidgey. Oh, there's Shadow. So he's just minding his own business. So that's Cerulean Cave? Oh, there go Mewtwo. I do like the sprite animation though. The Chaos Emerald.
Get away!
Oh, there go Mewtwo.
You are not welcome here. Leave this place.
That dude was,
What's your problem, freak?
I know not its name, but it is black, red, and very annoying.
Ooh. Let's go. Hey. Mewtwo's like, there's no way you can attack me. I'm the ultimate powerful Pokemon. Ooh, oh, come on, Shadow. Ooh, dang. Come on, Shadow.
This'll stop you!
Another gem? What's he doing?
Chaos!
I must know.
Oh, wow.
No!
Control!
Uh-oh. Oh, come on, Mewtwo. Oh, no. Ooh. Super Saiyan Shadow. I know you can do this,
Good try,
Mewtwo.
monster, but you're done!
Oh. Chaos Blast. Oh.
Too much.
Mega Evolution.
Chaos!
Not this time.
Control!
What just happened?
Maria. Wait, where am I? Oh my God, I'm glowing!
They
Why
got
am I
him.
glowing?
Sayonara.
Dang. Ooh. That had to hurt. Hey, Mewtwo.
When we started Death Battle, I don't think we ever.
That was so cheap, but hey, it was worth it.
Yeah, Shadow may have had the advantage in pure speed and power, but this time, Rain defeated Brawn.
Mewtwo got the
I knew
rundown
it.
on all Shadow's abilities simply by reading his mind, giving it the knowledge it needed to counter or avoid crazy powers like Chaos Control.
Oh yeah.
Ultimately, there was nothing really stopping Mewtwo from just taking over Shadow's mind.
Right.
Its impressive durability and healing power bought it enough time to do so.
Pretty hard to win a fight when your opponent can make you forget what you're doing and who you are.
Right.
Shadow
Seriously.
has been mind controlled before, and has always relied on outside
Oh
help to
man, they
recover.
include
Even while
Sonic
Super
Boom?
Shadow was
Come
physically
on.
invulnerable, this form didn't protect his mind. Like that time he fell from space, and then the worst game ever happened.
Yeah, Shadow was gonna lose, sooner or later.
The winner is Mewtwo.
Yeah, my boy Mewtwo.
Next time on Death Battle.
Let me guess. Ultraman versus I don't know. Halo?
Hey, yeah? You ever wonder who'd win in a fight between Carolina and the Meta?
Oh, wait, what's going on? Is that Overwatch?
No, only hopeless nerds on the internet care about that kind of crap. Yeah. Why do you think I'm
Wait,
asking you?
red versus blue. But yo, is that was that Overwatch?
Totally badass.
They got some chat. I played.
I thought that would be. I don't know. Could it have Halo versus Overwatch? I wish that could happen, you know. But yo, far out, this fight was okay, kind of cheap though, but really awesome. I mean, my boy Mewtwo, he's always OP. I mean, of course he will win. I mean, he does confusion on Shadow. He loses memory and all that, you know. So, yeah, and then he took it with the freaking Spoonmanator. So, yeah, so good job, my boy Mewtwo. So, yeah, that was it for Mewtwo versus Shadow. And for some reason, I kind of sound like Boomstick, you know what I'm saying? Because I got that edgy voice. But anyways, I hope you guys did indeed like this reaction. If you did, give it a like, a comment, and subscribe. But anyways, CJ is out. Peace, Destroyer. See ya, my mates.